Video. Hey guys, Ben here, just going over your video and watching some swing and swing analysis work. Found a few things to work on, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'll do is I want to talk about our stance. Stance is in pretty good shape in regards to our working from our feet to our head here. Good athletic position. I like the bend in the knees. I do like where your hand positions are. Your feet are outside of your shoulders. Your hands are in a good spot. Head's on the baseball. Good posture. So all in all, a very good start in regards to our swing here. The next picture I'm going to do is get that ball when it's nice out in front, about 10 feet out in front. And the next thing I really want to focus on is that front foot. So go ahead and draw a circle around this front foot, and you'll notice as I go to swing that front foot really opens up. And that's going to be huge in regards to power and weight transfer and other things in regards to our swing. So make sure when I do land foot right here, you can see that toe is more facing the pitcher, more facing first base, where it should be more facing the dugout, say, on the first base side. So what you want to do at this point of our swing, you can see that this is not going to have a lot of weight transfer and our knees are going to be too close together. So at this point of our swing, go ahead and take your heel, and I want you to put that heel up in here and actually have the heel be facing more of this plywood right here, facing that angle, because I think that's going to be a big difference in regards to landing against a firm, closed front side. You need that firm, closed front side to hit against, and when you open it up, it begins to expose my front hip, and it begins to take power away, and I can't transfer into the baseball. There's a lot of things that happen in regards to that. So if you kind of back it up, you can see we're a little bit quick. Watch this front hip. Watch that front hip right here. So keep your eyes more in this area as we go into to turn this thing. You can see that front hip really exposes too early, and that's mainly because the front foot goes. Once that front foot opens up, then it begins to take your swing apart, and that's going to make a big difference in regards to your power and your consistency and your weight transfer, and there's a lot of things. You can see how close my knees get. A lot of good hitters have nice space in between their knees, and you can see that your knees are kind of locked and closed together, and mainly because that heel opens up, or that front foot spins open a little bit too much, and that takes my heel right there, which makes my knee right there, instead of having your foot more closed off. So you can take that front stride foot, make it a little bit longer, and have your front foot more, instead of facing this angle, more having it facing closed off, facing this angle, and then that's going to give you more space in between our knees here, which is going to create more power and really get you more consistent to do that. So I want to go back and check out your hand position. Hand position is pretty good. Your head, I do like how your head stays nice and tall. You don't go down and get it. You have your hands go to the ball, which is very important, to not have your body go to the ball, and you're keeping good posture all the way through your swing. Stay through the ball nice on this ball, so this is contact right here. Your hands are in a palm up, palm down position. Your head's looking down the barrel. You have good angle on our leg, nice and tall. Really good posture in regards to having that nice power line. Again, this is nice and firm. It's just a little bit open, and your knees are a little bit too close together. Stay through the ball nice. Didn't roll your hands yet. So I go frame by frame. Now you're rolling your hands now, which is a good spot to do that. You could even stay through it a little bit longer to finish with your hands a little bit higher. You can see how we kind of cut it off a little bit, but it was a little bit low. And you can see how I can over-rotate, and this is the key here. You can see how that back foot can over-rotate on the baseball because my front side opens up. You can see that toe is pointing at the pitcher, which makes me over-rotate. And if you're closed more, you can not only have more power to all parts of the field, but you're going to be able to just hit against that closed, firm front side and not be able to over-rotate. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I saw in regards to your swing. Let's go ahead and check out another swing and see if it does the same thing. Typically, you have patterns of what you'll be doing things that they always need to work on. I think one thing that's going to help you, you can see how we basically just take your foot and we just basically lift it up and put it back down. What we need to do is we need to actually take a stride. I'm going to put a little line here. So let's make sure that that front foot actually takes a step. You can see you kind of just pick it up and put it back down, and then it starts and begins to spin that front hip. You can see here how that front hip begins to turn, that front foot opens, and that takes away a lot of my power. If I draw a line from your upper body, kind of from your waist to your upper body, I like your upper body a lot. You have good posture, it's a downhill angle, you stay through the baseball, your head's on the ball. A lot of good things. I think we really have to tweak this lower half a little bit. At contact, you can see the knees are close together. Not bad. You're a little bit forward on that toe, but again, if you open up that front foot and you're on that toe, then that basically transfers a lot of things to my arms, and I lose a lot of power. As you can see at contact, I'm not extremely strong when I did that, and that's going to make a big difference. So just do want to look at one more swing here and see if there's anything else different. But basically, we're just trying to engage this lower half better and making sure that we can get as much power as we can and just really focus on getting ourselves more consistent, more power, because the upper half is getting you consistent, but the lower half, I think we can get a little bit more out of. This one, the palm down drill, is perfect at contact. Your hand position is great. Your head, really good posture. Again, just that minor tweak in your lower half, and it's going to make a big difference. So hopefully you get something out of this, and have a great season. Great to see you guys, and look forward to coming back up real soon.